The Big Show with Night Day. Barista-made coffee from $4.50. How good?
Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size.
This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show.
The Hodaki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Thursday afternoon, the 19th of October, 2023. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night Day and Mogey. Hello. Let me paint a picture with words, if I might, to the audience. A shaved head. He's sporting a tight, really tight black singlet, jeans and jandals. Hubba, hubba. Woo-wee, Bob. How's life, Mogey?
It's going pretty grousey, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee. I appreciate those words, hubba hubba especially.
Yeah,
Haven't
yeah.
heard that for a while, man. But Keyzie sort of see me and said, "What's going on here?"
Yeah,
I said, "I just got a haircut from the summer." And he goes, "You look like you're in white power." And I thought, man, that's a bit rough. I'm not.
He made the Romper Stomper sort of reference.
He
that
did.
Great movie with Russell Crowe there.
Russell Crowe was the character Hando.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at photos of Jean-Claude Van Damme right now, and a lot of them look exactly like you.
Oh, 100% exactly like me.
Yeah.
Has he got
Similar build.
Has he got the bulges of Mogey though?
No, he doesn't.
Has he got the
actually.
massive honker of Mogey?
No, he doesn't.
No.
He's
Has he
just-
got the sort of the wan skin colour of Mogey?
No, he
Is
doesn't.
his skin coloured in freckles like Mogey?
Nah.
Does he have massive bushy eyebrows like Mogey? Hey, whereas Keyzie, I'm looking at this Adonis in front of me. And
Thanks,
then
mate.
and then
Thank
I
you.
turn to Keyzie, who's in trackies. Just a
Stylish
sort of,
trackies, they're cargo pants.
Plain grey T-shirt, his Pulnamu. And
Yeah.
it looks like you've just rolled out of bed with your hairdo. You're not putting the wax today.
Jase, I put the wax in.
Oh,
all right.
you did?
My hair's quite
Wax
long.
on or wax off?
Wax on. And I'm getting the haircut cut on next Friday.
Oh, ready for your trip.
The day I leave for my trip.
Yeah.
So it's quite long and bushy at the moment, I admit to that. Not
Oh,
as
looks
bushy
good.
as Mogey's eyebrows, obviously, but pretty bushy.
my eyes are a bit bushy.
Yeah. Hey,
Meanwhile, Jase has got like a blue polka dot button-up shirt on. 3 buttons undone, that's bold.
And a JCB cap, which you really have fallen in love with, haven't you? You wear it every day and it looks like it's got food stains on it.
look,
Question.
I've got to be honest with you. I've always had this weird thing with hats in my life. I feel like my brain's been held together by a hat. You know what I
Question,
mean?
do you still put hairspray in and then put the hat on?
No hairspray today.
Oh, what about link spray?
No link spray today either. But I'm thinking tomorrow, looking at your hair, I think old Hoodie J might run with a fade.
Well, yeah, fade would be nice. Not,
Yeah. You're really having an issue with this hairdo,
Well,
aren't
it's just
you?
quite intense. And we'll put a photo up on our Instagram. Hodaki Big Show, go and have a look.
I think it looks great, Mogey. I
Thanks,
think it looks
mate.
great, mate. Hey,
Thanks,
big
man.
big show ahead. But let's kick off with a bit of Green Day.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yeah, you got to love a bit of Green Day to kick off your day, fellas, your afternoon, your radio show. But right now, with it being 8 minutes past 4, it's time for this.
The Big Poll.
This is a subject that we've been sort of waxing lyrical about for quite a few days now. And I guess when we first saw these particular pants, we recoiled in horror, didn't we, Mogey?
Sure.
We were like, something's gone badly wrong there. So today's big poll is 3/4 pants, yes or no?
The thing is, right, I've dressed pretty much the same since the show started. And then the minute I decide to change something slightly, it just becomes this like massive topic for discussion. And then there's people commenting stuff like there's a photo of us at Mogey's pool party. And then someone commented, at least Keyzie won't have to roll up his pants to dip his toes in the pool and stuff like that, you know?
yeah.
Keyzie wearing Hoity J's pants.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I just feel like, it's just me changing my style a wee bit. And they're not
Well,
3/4, they're more like 7/8.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because we've just had a conversation about me coming in with a different haircut, and all
Yeah,
of a
but-
sudden I've been attacked by Keyzie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's-
unkindly.
It's pretty full on.
And now here he is saying that we shouldn't do the same thing to him. Well, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, brother.
Am I the goose?
Yeah, I think you're the Yeah, you're the goose.
I've got to be honest. I've got to be honest with you, Keyzie. When I first saw it, I thought, "Oh, Keysie's had a big night, and he's just rolled out of bed and gone, oh God," and just pulled on whatever pants he could find.
Put on my wife's pants.
Yeah, that was my initial thought, was that you've put on your wife's pants.
Yeah. Because you couldn't do that because she wears the pants, eh?
Hey?
Hey.
That's how we do it.
But yeah,
Look, if you're picturing...
I would go
What?
three-quarter pants if you didn't wear socks.
No, you have to wear the socks with it. It looks weird without socks.
I can see you wearing a sort of a brown tan loafer.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
A boat shoe.
A boat shoe.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
No, that is your style down to the ground.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's crazy how you guys know what it is, and I didn't even realise that was my style.
Oh,
Yeah.
a hunting. But, I mean, let the people decide. I think,
Yes.
let's just see what the people think out there on 3483, or even give us a ring on 0800 Hodaki. Because they are an odd three-quarter. It's almost like they're a 7/8 or an 8/9. You know what I mean? It's not three-quarter. It's not halfway up the calf. It's sort of just an extra little bit down the calf.
It's slightly tapered.
And tapered,
Yeah. It was almost like it was a tailoring accident. Like you'd taken your pants in to get done, and they'd not measured it correctly.
Yeah.
And so they ended up sort of halfway down your shin.
I showed them a photo of us on the Big Show, and I was like, "Can you make pants that fit me?" And I must have pointed at you instead.
Right, okay.
And then they tailored them for your. So that must have been what happened.
Yeah, what you have your say, New Zealand, 3483. Give us a call on 0800 Hodaki and vote on our Instagram account.
Oh, you mean Hodaki Big Show?
Yeah.
So good.
Oh,
Dude.
tune. Turn it up.
Daka.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
AC/DC there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon, 15 minutes past 4 o'clock. If you're just joining us, Mogey's rocked into the studio today with a completely new look. A shaved head, tight, viciously tight black singlet, jeans and jandals. And I've got to say, Mogey, I think you look great.
Hey, thanks, man.
You're looking sharp, you're looking toned, you're looking summery, you're looking strong, you're looking masculine. Jeez Louise.
What do you reckon, Keyzie?
Yeah, I think you look all goods. I mean, I'm not going to wax lyrical like he just did.
Well, no, because you were sort of saying when I came up with the short haircut, it was reminding you of the film Romper Stomper.
That's right.
Yeah.
Or like some sort of G.I. Joe type setup, or like
Sure.
a paratrooper type situation. It's not that you look bad or anything.
Just weird and like a psycho, you were saying. off here.
You said you look like a
combined with the
psychopath.
bulges sticking out. Look, it is, anytime, and I think the people out there will be able to relate to this, Jase. You don't make these decisions lightly. Now I'm thinking to myself, right, I'm sick of dealing with my massive afro.
Yes.
Day in, day out. It's an absolute pain in the ass. So I'm going to just cut it short. I'm just going to cut it short, and that's the end of it. Now I think to myself when I'm doing that, now what's going to be the reaction when I go into my job with me old mates there at Radio Hodaki on the Big Show? Well, I know I'm going to get hammered for it.
Yes.
I just know that.
Yeah.
The other thing I want to do, because it's 22 degrees today in Auckland and bloody beautiful, is at some point in summer I'm going to be wearing a singlet.
Yes.
So I think to myself, look, I can have 2 days of getting given a ton of shit, or I can just roll it into one day.
2 birds,
I
one
can
stone.
get my short haircut and wear a singlet at the same time and just get bagged. I'll just cop it. I'll cop it on Instagram. I'll cop it from Keyzie. The text will come in as well. I'll cop it there. There'll be some phone calls where I'll cop it, and then eventually it'll die down.
Mate, you're not going to get any grief from me, only arousal. Let me just state that for a start.
I'd probably prefer the grief.
Now look. Also, I'm a big fan of the number 4, for example.
Yes.
Along the same theory, which is I can't be arsed with my hair, shave it off, I don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
And I think it was very wise of you to roll the 2 into 1.
Yes.
Because you know that Keyzie would just go on and on and on about it.
Would I?
Relentlessly
I know.
getting stuck into you. And I
Yeah.
won't have it, mate.
Yeah,
I won't
thanks,
have it.
mate.
You look superb.
Okay, Mike, you do look great. But as you know, you walk
no,
in.
yeah,
know
but
the
here comes the
butt's
but.
coming. Yeah.
When you walk in with a new look, like it's a completely new look.
A
Completely
nude
new
look.
look.
Any like on a work site, an office, whatever happens, everyone's going to go, oh, here we go.
Here
oh,
he is.
Mate, here he is.
Here he is.
Look at him.
Look at the state of this guy.
So we have to do that.
Oh,
And
100%.
The same thing happened to me with my 3/4 pants, right?
Oh, yeah.
My wife, she said this.
My wife.
Come on, Jase, grow up, mate. She said this on the weekend at Mogey's barbecue.
Yeah.
She admitted to you guys, because we went shopping, I got some new jeans, and I was like, I don't want to wear them to work because everyone will point them out.
Your
She'll go,
three-quarters there.
My three-quarters.
Yeah.
And she was like, no one's going to point it out. They won't even care. And then the next day, she looked on Instagram and there was a photo of me next to Urkel with everyone voting on Keyzie's new three-quarter pants. So,
as I said to her the moment I saw you, I said, hey, what's going on with your pants, man?
Yeah, it was instantaneous.
actually, just quickly, we've got Jack on the line here. Jack, how you going, mate?
Hey fellas, how are we?
Yeah, good. Thanks, Jack. What's up, mate?
Hey, well, look, I was just scrolling through the Instagrams and I happened to notice upon a wee young Mike Minot looking absolutely dashing in that black singlet.
Yeah.
Do you work out?
What's that, mate?
Do you work out, mate?
No, stay away from the gym, mate. That's just
Those-
unnatural.
Those biceps just from curling the darts to your face.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. Yeah, a few
Well, and I
brews.
can tell you, Jack, they aren't gym muscles, mate. They're bloody hard jacker muscles.
That's from down on the
Yeah.
farm, brother. Chucking sheep
On the
around.
farm. Oh, nice. You're looking absolutely gorgeous.
Right.
Yeah, Keyzie, probably learn a thing or two there, mate.
Oh, thanks, Jack, mate.
Cheers,
really appreciate
Jack.
that. Hey, Jack, really quickly, what do you do for a living, man?
Work in community sport.
Backbone.
Go
Massive
give that man a
backbone.
night and day voucher for being such a complimentary bastard.
Yeah,
there,
totally.
We'll
totally.
do, Jack.
Would you?
In the
She's
meantime,
making me think I need a new look now.
Well, I'm also going to start a massive ginger mo.
Okay.
My wife has always deterred me from it, but I've decided that since she's left me, I'm just going to grow it.
Mike,
I was going to say, you know,
gonna
is,
look-
is it because your wife's left you that you've gone with this new look?
Maybe.
you're going to look so good.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. This is breaking news.
Yeah, great news, New Zealand. The Big Show is back on the road next Thursday at the Zookeeper's Son, Royal Oak's most loved local. We're going to be doing the show live, fellas.
Yep.
Yeah, so good.
That's right, Royal Oak in Auckland. We've been all around the country, and we can't forget Auckland, of course.
Yes.
So if you are in, what is it, the 09?
The 09.
Yeah, if you're in the 09, you like listening to the Big Show, why don't you come along to Zookeeper's Son? It's right by the Royal Oak roundabout there. Spent a lot of time there watching, having a few responsible beers and then heading to the Warriors afterwards. So.
And just to chuck in an extra incentive for you, if I might, there's always heaps of stuff that we give away.
There is.
You can get a photo, for example, with the new look Mogey.
Oh, my
Yeah.
I mean, how good would that be?
You can be one of the first to get a photo with new look Mogey.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome, man.
It's going to be pretty good. And we're expecting probably anywhere up to 10,000 people to arrive on
Really?
the day.
Yeah, well,
seems like
that's
a lot.
usually,
It is a lot.
how much it is, Keyzie.
I feel like we need a bigger venue.
Well,
No.
what we can do is just rotate people.
Right.
You know, so it's like booking a table. You're there for 20 minutes. Okay, the next group
Next
comes
one's
in.
come in,
You
right.
know,
Yeah,
people can touch us and take photos and stuff and then move them along.
So, I mean, Jase, you agreed yesterday that you would wear your sailboat shirt.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure I can.
I agreed I'd wear my three-quarter pants.
Yes,
The
sure.
question is, Mogey, are you going to wear a cool hat or your
I
lid?
can wear, I think my new lid is a cool hat.
And, well, actually, I tell you what, I'll go my blue sail shirt. You go your three-quarter pants. Mogey goes his black singlet.
Yeah, how good.
Yeah, what do
Really?
you reckon? Yeah, totally.
If it's sunny, mate.
I mean, how Kiwi is that? I mean, a black singlet.
Black
true
singer,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And,
And
some
if-
gumboots.
If you show up in a black singlet, you get a free Backbone t-shirt.
Oh, how good. We should have backbone singlets. Let's get onto that.
Jace, can you get onto that?
Yeah,
Pipes,
mate.
Can you get onto that?
I tell you what, if you want something done, ask old Hoity J.
That's the way to get it done. Once again, this coming Thursday, all right, not today, the 26th, Royal Oak Roundabout, Zookeeper's Son, the Big Show. We'll see you there.
Hey, fellas, you know how I had a bit of a weird day yesterday? I wasn't in great spirits. I was a bit grumpy.
Is this
yeah.
still breaking news, or can I get rid of
No,
it?
you can get rid of the
Okay,
breaking
cool.
news now. A weird thing happened to me actually going home because you guys cheered me up.
Yeah.
You know, because
Oh.
I was in a hoo of a mood.
You were, man, so bad.
And then, of course, as soon as I left the studio, this is often the way, I mean, the world came into play again. You know, the world of Hoity J. And I walked, you know, and got to the Sky City there, and I got on the elevator with another fella.
Which is where you park, which
Yeah,
is
well, I
clarify.
parked my car there. And then, of course, the elevator broke down. And it's the first time in a long time. I mean, I've been stuck in a lot of elevators, but it's the first time in a long time it's happened to me, Mogey.
Right.
It was just going ground one, ground one, ground one. And
Was it moving?
It was just doing it. What, the doors weren't opening, we were buzzing and all sorts of carry on, and the other dude was like, I won't say what he said because he was in a bit of a hurry. But the good news for Hoity J, I had cheese balls in my bag there. So I was
Sounds
stuck
like
in the
heaven,
elevator
man.
eating cheese balls, sharing them with the other fella.
Did he have some as well?
Yeah, he had some. I offered them, of course. I'm not a hamu, Keyzie.
Because I would have been thinking, oh man, I'm in a rush. This elevator's crapping itself, and now the weird guy behind me is eating cheese balls.
Got his hand in my bag.
Well, you see, I'm good in a crisis. As long as I've got cheese balls, everything's going to be
Yeah,
okay.
true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, true that, fellas.
Did you have to make love to stay warm?
Oh, no, I didn't quite get to that point. It eventually started working.
Right, yeah.
But,
Did you have to, like, go wheeze in the elevator or anything
No,
like
no, I
that?
didn't have to do wheeze. I gave him my number.
The guy?
Yeah.
How long were you stuck in there for?
Oh, about 30 seconds.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Tune, fellas, tune.
Skunk and Nancy out of the UK there.
Yes.
First time I've ever heard that song.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, I've never heard it.
Oh, wow.
It's
Hey,
beautiful.
Hodaki, man.
Yeah,
All the
it's-
tunes, man.
Yeah,
All
man.
the tunes. Hoity J, love that one. Hey, beautiful spring day it is too here in Auckland City. Hope it's good where you are as well. Plenty coming up after 5 o'clock, by the way. Old Keyzie's been having a bit of a chat to us in the break there. He's having a bit of a midlife crisis, and
Oh,
so
yeah.
we're going to have a little chat and talk him through it, Mogey.
Yeah.
What else is happening after 5 o'clock?
well-
I need your advice on something, Keyzie. Dare I say it? And I'll be talking about that after 5
And is
as
it
well.
something only I can Mogey
Yeah, it's
help?
something. Nah, it's not Mogey's cup of tea.
Nah.
And it's something
Doesn't
that
sound like my cup of tea.
it's something only you're going to be able to help me with, I think.
Okay, so it'll be something to do with, like, you know,
3/4 pants.
playing
Yeah.
footy or driving cool old cars or something like that, right?
Listening to Smash Mouth. And
Yeah, I can help you with that, Jason. No
Yeah,
worries.
none of those things.
Oh,
All that
okay.
after 5 o'clock. What else is going on, fellas?
Nothing.
what do
Ads?
you like to know?
No,
Oh,
right.
yeah. I've actually had a bit of... I'm just wondering what's going on with me because I'm sort of doing a whole bunch of weird, dumb stuff, and I think something might be wrong with my brain.
Oh, right.
And I'll talk to you about that. But I sort of feel like I'm wasting a lot of my life dealing with stupid stuff that I'm doing.
Oh,
If
yeah.
I could just
Like
cut
that.
that stuff out, I would have a lot more free time in my
Sure.
life to get things done.
So you're
I
thinking
sort
like...
of sabotage myself with my planning.
Yeah, like dumbass chat.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, Pugs, can you make up a dumbass... what are they called? Sting?
You forget what it's
see,
called,
I
you
had a
dumbass.
dumbass moment just
There you
then.
go.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So we'll talk about that after 5 as well. Sounds good.
Can't wait, fellas.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you mad bastards. Feel free to let us know how your Thursday afternoon's going. Text us 3483. You could win yourself a night day $50 voucher.
You can also call us on 0800 Hodaki.
Yeah.
Get involved with the show that way.
Yeah, totally, man. Also, by the way, if you missed the Big Show Big Poll today, 3/4 pants, yes or no? Oh, we didn't make a prediction.
What are you predicting, Jase, even though you've probably already looked at it?
No, I just remembered that we did, or did we?
We did an 80% no.
Yeah, I was just 85, no?
I'm going to say 70% yes.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, interesting. So go and have a vote on our Instagram account. Coming up, we're going to be dealing with Keyzie's midlife crisis.
Right. You going to help me through it, fellas?
Yeah, totally we will, man.
I want to be feeling better about it by the time we finish.
You will definitely
Okay.
be feeling better about it, I promise you.
Thank you.
Yeah. In the meantime, let's have some tunes, eh?
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Sublime there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon, 5 minutes past 5 o'clock.
Fellas, I think I'm in trouble. Right? And I think it's been caused by me being on the Big Show with you two for so long now. Yeah, backbones, you're right. This morning I had a shower, hopped out, was looking in the mirror as I dried myself, and I spotted a massive grey hair.
Oh,
Like a big, prolific white/grey hair.
Prominent.
First one I've ever seen.
Whereabouts did you see the grey hair? By the button mushroom
Up
or
here.
on the head?
No, it was up, and I don't have a button mushroom, all right, Jase? It was on my head,
Sure.
not on my pubes. And I straight away went into a meltdown. I was like, here we go. It's because I'm hanging out with Mogey and Hoity J.
That you got a grey hair.
I'm starting to go grey early, I think. And so I'm having a bit of a midlife crisis. And then today, because you know how I had to get a water blaster, I had to
Yeah.
buy a water blaster. I set it up, plugged it all in and stuff, and then started water blasting the house to see how it would go, and it was like pathetic. And I was like, this is a waste of money. This is a garbage.
It was like a dripping ice cream cone.
It was like a dripping ice cream cone. You're right.
Yeah.
Been there. Not very often lately, but
Yeah.
Everyday event for old Hoity J.
What with a water blaster?
Well, I guess you could call it a water blaster.
But with my actual water blaster that I purchased,
Yeah.
it was pathetic. And I was like, I want to take this back for a refund. And then I realised I hadn't turned it on. And it was just the hose water pressure coming through.
So it was like a classic Keyzie Durbrain
Well,
moment.
there was no such thing as a classic Keyzie Durbrain moment until recently, and it's from hanging out with you guys.
Yeah.
And
Right,
I think
okay.
because you got like Jase, you sprayed your hair with Lynx Africa yesterday instead of hairspray, and Mogey, you put toothpaste on your toe instead of athlete's foot cream.
Well, today I went to an appointment that wasn't until next week.
See?
Yeah.
Just went and sat there. Got there, said, they said, who's your appointment with? I said, I don't know. Had a look. Said, this person. No, she's not here. She's sick. I was like, classic Linda. Not letting me know. She's away.
Yeah.
And then the receptionist said, are you sure you made it for today? I said, probably. Honestly, I probably made it for next year. And I'm just early.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
sure enough, it's next week.
Can I just clarify a few things before we delve into this, Keyzie? I don't have any grey hairs.
Right?
Particularly not on my pubes. I don't know why that is.
You've got grey hairs on your head.
Oh, no, that's dye. I've dyed some grey hair just to...
Oh, have you?
Just to
Make you
get
look
my...
distinguished.
Yeah, it's
And it
kind of...
works.
It's faux distinguished kind of look.
Can I say it's very realistic?
yeah,
Whoever
thank
did that
you.
is
Yeah.
amazing.
I've got, and I don't want this to be vulgar, and I don't want it to, because I know people listening in their cars.
I feel like it's
But
gonna
I've
be.
also got no grey in my pubes.
Oh, that's
Keyzie.
great,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
I'm really
But
stoked
I'm
for you.
running sort of a skinned rabbit down there.
Because you were saying...
was I
that,
saying, Jase?
just Keyzie, that with your pubes, you've got a bit of a skunk kind of thing happening where you've got just a white bleach patch of just
Yeah,
white
yeah.
hair. Well, I'd be more concerned about that than the massive grey hair on your
Yeah,
head.
I'm running a zebra down there, guys.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
what to do about it. But
Yeah.
I thought this isn't pube chat, by the way. This is
Oh,
me needing
right.
help from you guys.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
So
okay, yeah.
my instant thought was I've got to do something to be cool and young again.
Oh, okay.
So obviously I've got the baggy
Again,
pants
what are you
on.
going to do?
I've got the baggy
Have
pants
a bag
on.
of port, a bottle of port, and some video games?
Yeah, with video games, it's pretty young.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, sure.
Oh, well, you're certainly too old for it.
yeah.
It's something I would have thought you would have grown out of by now, Keyzie.
Hang on,
but-
so is this pube chat / grow out of stuff Keyzie, or is this help Keyzie with his midlife
No,
crisis?
but so what's the cool thing you're going to do?
I don't know. I want to
yeah.
know. What should I do? Should I get a Harley?
So you want us to help you to think of cool stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Right,
We can
okay,
help
no,
you with
I
that,
get
man.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're probably feeling, I guess, in many respects, it'd be pretty intimidating being with two cool dudes all the
Oh,
time.
yeah,
and
yeah,
then, you look at the stuff you do, like, you don't turn your water blaster on, and you go, God, I'm such a dirtbrain, and those two are so cool.
Yeah.
So I get that you're feeling self-conscious about it, Keith.
Yeah, I'm just worried about it.
Well, why
Yeah.
don't we come back and have a yarn about it? We'll come up with a few cool ideas. If you've got any cool ideas out there for Keyzie to cling on to his evaporating youth, give us a text on 3483 or a call on 0800 Hodaki.
That's right. We've got night and day vouchers on offer for anyone that can help me.
Have you got a Klingon again?
Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
You too there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon, 14 minutes past 5 o'clock. Now, Keyzie's going through a bit of a midlife crisis at the moment, and he's asking the listeners out there on 3483 or on 0800 Hodaki what he can do, something cool he can do to make himself feel young again.
Can I just clarify? I am only 32. I like to think that's still young, but I'm having a premature midlife crisis, and I think it's been brought on by hanging out with you guys so much.
I think that you're not wrong there, man. That first grey hair comes along, and you don't really think anything of it. And before you know it, just covered in the bastards there.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, you got the sagging lids. Because I can see you starting to
eyelids.
get... Yeah, because I went
Yeah.
to the doctor, of course, to see if I could get laser treatment because I got hit in the eye with a skyrocket. She said, don't worry about that. What about your massive drooping lids, which
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't even have an issue with prior to that.
And then
now
she said also-
I'm really self-conscious, yeah.
Well, what a lot of people don't know about me, Mogey, is I've got a lazy eye.
Oh, man.
Oh, no, we
your-
know about it.
Oh, you do know about it? You noticed it, have you?
Your eye is lazy as, man.
Yeah,
It's like,
totally.
get off the couch and do something, man.
Yeah, now
Aye.
we've got Ron on the line. Ron, you mad bastard. How's life?
Oh, kia ora, gentlemen. Lovely to speak to you. How are you this evening?
Yeah, good, thanks,
Great,
mate.
thanks,
Good,
mate.
good. Where are you calling from, Ron?
From the beautiful province of Palmerston North.
Good
Backbone shit
times.
there.
Good times. Have you got a suggestion for Keyzie, have you?
Well, look, I mean, for someone that's on the brink of the middle-age sort of crisis situation myself, something I thought Keyzie could do is what I play a bit of disc golf.
Disc golf.
Oh, yeah.
So you throw the frisbees. I mean, not necessarily will make you cool, Keyzie, but your three-quarter shorts would be right in there, mate. They'd go hard for what they are.
I think that's bloody good, man, and that's just got me thinking straight away there, Ron. With those three-quarter pants that you're rocking,
Can we move
Keyzie,
away from the pants?
if you whip out the hacky sack this summer,
Oh, beautiful.
perfect.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I mean, have you got lots of pockets on those three-quarters there, Keyzie?
Yeah, one of them does.
I think you should
The
have a
Velcro
talk.
one?
Yeah, have a talk to Mon about sewing some more pockets on there.
I don't
man.
need my mum to do
Yeah.
that. I'm a big boy.
And the great thing, too, about disc golf, Mogey, is that you can be a bit unco.
Oh.
And it's a game for, they often say, don't they, disc golf, the game for uncos.
Do they
that's-
say that, do
Yeah,
they?
yeah. So
And-
I think that's a great suggestion from Ron.
Yeah, great.
Give him a
Thanks, Ron.
voucher, will you, pugs?
Yep, so thanks for giving us a call, Ron. A lot of people texting through on 3483. Apparently I should buy an MX-5 convertible, a red hat, and some full-length jeans.
Ooh, yeah, that's quite good. Pre-ripped, but you've got some of those.
A neck tattoo.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, nice.
I would say yes.
Buy a slammed Ford Courier and a set of Pit Viper Sunnies. See, now that, I could do
Yeah,
that.
no, that
Right,
sounds like
yeah.
a goer, man.
Buy a sailboat shirt.
Have a three-way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'll be down for that.
Is that really a text by
That-
a
yeah.
sail?
No, it's not. I made that one up.
Yeah, I thought you might have. Yeah, but nice. Actually, just on that front, with you having a massive midlife crisis.
I thought you were going to say honker there. I was about to launch on you.
I can see you really, because often it's characterised by, men especially buying flash cars and
It
that
is.
sort of thing. What are you going to run with after you get rid of your little truckie?
I'm not. First of all, it's not a little truckie, all right? It's a 67 Chev. I'm not getting rid of it, but a convertible, I think, is the way to go.
Oh,
think
right,
so.
okay, yeah.
Convertible, wind in my hair, my grey hair.
Yeah, man.
I just can't wait for grey Mo Keyzie.
Yes,
You know what
that
I mean?
would be
That'd
distinguished looking,
yeah.
man.
I reckon you just do it now before it starts happening.
What, start dyeing it?
Yeah, dyeing it grey.
All right. Well, it's decided I'm going to get an MX-5 convertible and start playing disc golf in my three-quarter pants. Cheers for that, fellas.
Good stuff, mate.
Thank you.
Oh, Stone Temple Pilots.
Could buy a weird hoodie as well, I suppose.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
The Killers there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon, 25 minutes past 5 o'clock now. Gig a little. Lots of gigs going on and about to go on over the summer. And I believe they gave away the $1,000 cash today on the breakfast show, fellas.
They
That's
did,
right.
yeah. The Breakfast Boys gave it away, didn't they, Keyzie? 1,000 big ones, brother.
What tune was it? I can't
I
remember.
think it was Iggy Pop, Lust for Life,
Oh,
man,
yes,
which
indeed.
is a
Yeah,
hell
yeah.
of a tune
Yeah.
in and of itself, and even better live. Do you know, I saw Iggy Pop live
Yes.
once. A couple of things amazed me about him. He was probably in his late 60s when I saw him. He wore blue jeans, no shirt. Muscular for a man of his age.
Yes.
And when he danced, he didn't...
A ropey muscularity.
looking son of a bee.
Yeah.
But when he danced, his dancing had nothing to do with the beat.
Yes.
Whatsoever. Completely irrelevant to the beat.
Oh,
he
mate.
moved to the beat of his own drum, which could only be heard in his head, I'm assuming, but not by any of the crowd, because she was not in time at all.
I'll be honest with you, mate. I've had Iggy over for a few barbies over the years, and he's the same at the barbecue. Put a tune on in his blue jeans, no top, just playing to his own band, I guess, as you say. There.
Super tight jeans
Yeah,
as well.
really
and you can really
tight.
see your dear.
Great with marinades.
Oh, very good with
Yeah,
the marinade.
he's very good with the marinated meats.
How do you know Iggy, by the way?
Pardon?
How did you know
I
Iggy?
met him through David Bowie.
How do you know David Bowie?
Pardon? Funnily enough, I met David Bowie through Elton John.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How did you meet Elton John?
I went to school with him.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So we've been mates
What,
for ages.
in the Rotorua?
Yeah, well, he was initially as a, what do you call it, an exchange student
Yes.
with my
Elton
primary
John
school.
came
yeah.
to your primary school.
Yeah, all Tonga Primary.
Yeah, right. That's
Yeah.
far out. The gig a little though. The whole situation is going to be going for the whole month, which is Bloody Ripper. So there is another live tune for you to listen out to, and it is this song right here. That is Tame Impala, a live rendition of Feels Like We Only Go Backwards. If you hear that, you call us straight away on 0800 Hodaki and you could win $1,000 thanks to Super Liquor to go towards your next gig.
Money for jam, isn't it?
Yeah, so
it really
good,
is.
Hey, now listen, it pains me to say this, but I'm going to need some advice off you, Keyzie, if you don't mind, in the next break.
Oh, yeah?
I'm thinking of getting into gaming.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And
Hell
I'll,
yeah.
I'll,
Okay.
I'll explain why after.
Okay.
All right, let's do
After
this.
the break here.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
REM there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. The time is 37 minutes past 5 o'clock. For those of you out there who actually care.
Jase, you said you needed some advice off me? Gaming advice, was it?
Old Uncle Keyzie.
Yeah. You were talking about the fact how uncool you are these days and stuff, and it kind of triggered something in me. And I'll be honest with you, Mogey, and this isn't durry chat.
Okay.
But I'm struggling, man.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. I'm really struggling. And what I'm finding is my mental processes are all over the place. And I'm putting it down to the fact that I'm not having a durry. Because I think what the durry did for me was I'd go outside, I'd have a durry, I'd get my thoughts in order. And because I don't have that anymore, I'm all over the place. My brain's just scattered all over the place. And I thought to myself, what I need is something whereby I can just shut my brain off. Basically be a dur brain. Basically just not think about anything.
Yeah.
Just slob out and just give my brain a rest from the chaos that's going in. And I immediately went, light bulb, Keyzie.
Thanks, man.
And I thought gaming. And Keyzie's a big gamer. And I wanted to know, Keyzie, could you help me out in terms
All right.
of... Look, I'll admit, when it comes to gaming, I know nothing, all right?
What was the last game you played?
I've got this one on my phone here. What's it like? That Galaga one, you know?
Galaga.
Galaga, yeah.
I've never heard of it.
It's
right.
from the 80s. It's a ripper of a game. That
Right,
one.
so good.
Spaceys, Spaceys
Yeah, it's like
game.
a Spaceys game, Keyzie.
All right, the first thing you're going to need to do, Jase, is you're going to need to create a gamer tag. So what's your gamer name going to be?
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, right,
And
okay.
it needs to be something cool. It needs to be something...
Can't be just like Hoodie J,
Nah, nothing lame like that. Like something actually cool.
Big Stud.
Nah, once again, no one's going to believe that. So it has to be something like, oh...
What's your one, Keyzie?
I don't want to say it because heaps of people will be adding me. And my first ever one was Ghetto Superstar.
Oh, that's racist.
That is...
Glad you got rid of that.
Oh, jeez.
That's because it was my favourite song at the
Oh,
time.
God, wow.
Yeah, it was also my MSN chat name.
Okay, well, let's forget about... I'll think of something.
Okay, well, you're going to have to build a PC. So
a build a PC?
what
do you mean
graphics
build
card?
a
What
PC?
graphics card are you going to get?
Pardon?
How much RAM do you want?
Plenty of RAM.
Just get an Xbox or something, man.
Oh yeah, you
Right.
could get an Xbox or a PlayStation.
Oh, can I?
Yep.
And
So
what do I do? That just like plug that into my telly or something?
yeah, plug it into your telly.
I'm
Actually,
serious about this, man. You got to help me out here, Keyzie.
well, if you want, I can lend you my PlayStation 3. Right, so I've got a PlayStation 5 right now. 3's quite old, but it's probably old enough that it will still blow your mind with how good it is.
Okay.
And I don't have to worry about you wrecking it.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
So you get that, you plug that into your telly,
yes.
you sit down on the couch with your controller, you put your headphones
And
on.
it's like douche.
Well, it depends.
Oos.
It depends what kind of games you want to play. What games do you want to play?
Well, like those karate ones. Oos.
So fighting game.
Hadouken.
Oh, you want to play Street Fighter?
Yeah.
Or Tekken? Are you a Tekken guy or a Street
I
Fighter
was
guy?
really into for a little while. What was that one where you went in
Kung Fu.
where you went in the corridors and shot stuff,
Oh, yeah, sure.
Time Crisis?
or something like that? Yeah.
Yeah, so that's about 20,
Shinobi?
25 years old.
Yeah, it could have been Shinobi. That's 40 years old.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah, we could get you a fighting game if you want. That's all good.
Yeah. Great.
Well,
Well, if you could just sort me out, Keyzie, that would be good.
You want me to sort you out?
Yeah.
Sort them out,
Are
Keyzie.
you going to pay? Are you going to buy it off me or what?
Well, I'll just loan it for the time being.
Right.
Actually, if you're going to bring that in, can you bring in your water sprayer as well? Because
My water blaster.
Your water blaster, because I had to do the house.
Okay. We could. I could add you. We could play online if you want.
Oh, how cool.
Mogey, you want in on this?
I'm all goods.
You sure?
Yeah.
It'd be awesome,
I mean,
Mogey.
it sounds cool.
Yeah.
You look cool
but
with
I
your,
know it's not.
with your controller and your new hairdo and your
Oh,
singlet.
I know. Yeah.
Douche.
Massive douche.
But
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
June Chemical Brothers there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show. I tell you what, actually, just across the way from us there in the main reception area at NZME, they're having their monthly get-together, Mogey.
They are.
And I can tell you it's a glorious day here in Auckland City, and everyone's out there in the sun having cold beers.
Yeah,
But I gotta
and,
tell-
there's the odd bottle of glass of wine there
yeah,
as well.
Yeah, how good.
I tell you what, it's got Durry written all over it, but
Yeah.
I'm holding strong, man.
Yeah, good on you, man. Same,
Yeah.
but as I said in the previous voice break, I'm really struggling. Hey, now listen, heading into summer, have you heard of the Manu World Champs, Mogey?
I have, man.
Yeah. What have you heard about them?
Well, I've heard that they're going to be happening. I've heard that there's different categories. I've heard that it's going to be a good time. Does that sound about right?
Have you heard about the 30 grand that Z has put on offer?
Yes.
Oh, well, you've pretty much heard everything then. We don't even need to talk about it.
Okay.
Right, okay.
But we might, just in case.
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
like, for example, when are they happening there, Keyzie?
For full details on the Manu World Champs, right,
Yes.
head to manuworldchamps.com. You'll also find a spot entry form thingy that you have to fill out too, because what they want to do is not just anyone can do a Manu, right, and a good Manu too. There'll be a lot of people applying thinking they can get the 30 grand just by doing your standard Manus off the wharf. They have to be perfect. And a Manu is a very hard thing to do, actually.
Well, that's why they've asked me to judge it.
Right, I heard that you were doing it.
I'm doing a few classes for people that don't know how to Manu properly.
Oh, Manu course.
Yeah.
That's right. So, it's a tough thing to do if you don't know what a Manu is. It's a type of bomb where your ass hits the water first and you sort of tuck your legs up and your head up as well. There's all sorts of things.
Everybody knows what a Manu is, man. Everybody knows. If you're in this country, you know what a Manu is. If you don't, you need to check yourself.
If you don't
you
know
need
what
to sort yourself out, man.
Manu is, you're a manus.
It's Māori for bird, of course, because you leap into the air, your wings are spread out there, and then you bring it in for the da-doo.
Yeah, Manu bomb. So
I'd keep an eye out for that because it is going to be a hell of an event. It's been a part of New Zealand like every kid's life. It's bombs off, what do you do? Bridges?
Jetties.
Rocks, jetties, wharfs. Yeah, anything you can sort of get your hands on. And sort of every area, I know in Levin, we had an area out at Gladstone River, and there's a pretty good cliff. It was probably 30 to 40 metres high. And when you jumped off it, there was a ledge about 2 or 3 metres down. So you had to jump over that. You had to make sure you were going to clear that. And then when you landed in the water, there was a rock ledge underneath the water as well, and you needed to land slightly, obviously, to the right of that.
Right.
But there was a queue for it, man. Like, you're taking your life into your own hands. It was it was pretty full on. But, yeah, man, people love a Manu.
Yeah.
it's going to be good. It's happening all around New Zealand as well. Wellington, Auckland. There's heaps of places.
So it's sort of, and then the best of the best from each region will face off. Is that the idea?
I think so,
Mate,
yeah.
I'm loving it. This is awesome.
Yeah, 30K, man.
And the ACC's commentating the grand final.
I think so. Qualification starts at the end of January for next year, so get along and register to win yourself some cash.
We got to get involved in this somehow.
So good.
Well, as I say, already am. I'm doing Manu workshops.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Van Halen there. Now, plenty coming up after 6 o'clock, of course. The result of the Big Show Big Poll. 3/4 pants, yes or no. If you haven't voted, go to our Instagram account right now and vote. Because you could change the whole complexion of the thing. Also, what's on the TV with Mike Minogue, and you've got some doozies you were saying, Mogey.
Yeah.
Plus some information on how you could win free flights and accommodation and tickets to go to a fantastic beer festival later this year.
Oh, how good. All that after 6.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
You're welcome back, you mad bastards. Feel free on 3483 to let us know what you're up to on this glorious spring day. Now, the podcast outro bonus material, as we say every time, stuff that we do outside of the show. And because it's outside of the show, because it's outside of broadcasting standards, we can go a bit deeper, can't we? We can take a few more risks. We're not as restrained as we have to be on the radio. Isn't that right, fellas?
Yeah.
It's like a long-term relationship in the podcast. You can open up and really be yourself. Whereas when you're on the radio, you're always a little bit scared that you're going to be judged by the Broadcasting Standards Authority.
Yeah. I was just trying to remember what we were talking about today in the podcast outro, actually.
We were talking about the fact that you surround yourself with cheap stuff and then wonder why it always breaks.
Oh, right. Oh, no, we were getting into the whole how, I'll be doing something on the computer and it won't work even though I'm following all the instructions, and then my wife will come along and do exactly the same thing and it will work for her.
That's right.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the computer itself was $200 brand new, which is the main issue.
I bought it 2 years ago, Keyzie. It was $2,100.
Wow, really?
Yes.
It's pretty expensive.
But this is what it sounds like anyway.
Get decent everything. Like, this is one thing in my life I operate, is I have a good phone, a good laptop, good TV, a reliable car, and I never have any issues.
Well,
Keyzie, have you had your missus ever come home from work and moan to you? And then you go, oh, well, you should do this, this, and this. And she says to you, I don't want you to solve my problems. I want you to just admit that this sucks.
Well,
we're in this situation.
yeah, but she's an attractive female
Can I just
who
say...
I'm married to, and Jase is just annoying.
I don't know what I was just about to say there.
No,
I
it would have
can't
been
remember.
good, man.
Would have
It
been
would've
real
been
good. Before 6 o'clock, fellas, we were discussing Jase maybe taking up gaming. A few texts came through on 3483 that we didn't get to.
Oh, yes.
Sure.
Someone here suggesting your gamer tag could be Beaky Blinders. Like Peaky Blinders.
Hey, Pugs, $50, mate.
Yeah, that's for that fan. You can't make beak jokes like that. Someone wants to see a video of you playing Tekken or Street Fighter on Instagram.
Okay, sure.
So we could do that. Someone here is saying the last console they owned was a PS2, but my mate Sloth borrowed it and then gave it to his mate Derek. I never saw it again. It's probably still doing the rounds somewhere in Levin.
Jeez, that sloth sounds like a real bastard.
Is it that your name?
Huh?
Aren't you Sloth?
Sorry?
Oh,
Yeah.
don't you start doing the pardon thing.
Oh, here's a bit of Jimmy Eat World.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
June, Jeff Buckley there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. Now, right now, it's time for...
The Big Poll.
And the big poll for today, 3/4 pants, yes or no?
Yep.
That's right. I'm operating. They're not even really 3/4. They are 7/8 pants. And you can vote on this up at Hodaki Big Show's Instagram story.
What are we looking at there, Keyzie?
No, I don't see why that's relevant.
I went with an 80% no. I think you went with a 85%
85,
no. I think
yeah.
Keyzie went for a 70% yes. I've not got a good vibe for you, Keyzie.
I don't know.
What are the people saying,
Do
most
we even
importantly,
care
Keyzie?
what the people say?
I always care, otherwise what's the point of the big poll?
But it's just like, as long as I'm happy wearing my 3/4 pants, who even cares?
Well,
Sure.
nobody has specifically even mentioned you, Keyzie. It just says
Just
3/4 pants.
yes
Wow.
or no?
I mean, there is also a picture of my 3/4 pants.
But not your face.
Yeah, but people can tell from my...
Your hot
My
legs.
swagger.
Oh, sure.
The result is that 81% of people voted for no.
Wow.
That's a great result for me because I went with 80.
Yeah, that's a really good result.
That's not great for you, Keyzie. What is that? Oh, I mean, you can read between the lines,
Well,
brother.
I just want to ask Keyzie.
Hang on, so this
does it give you pause when you see that poll?
Jace, the same people voted like 85% yes for you wearing a sailboat shirt the other day.
Oh, but
So-
that sailboat shoot rules.
Thank you,
So
man.
I get that.
Yeah, rules. So cool. So I don't really trust what the entirety of New Zealand has to say about fashion.
Well, look,
Okay.
you know what I say, Keyzie? I say you be you, brother.
Thank you.
do you, and you wear those 7/8 pants.
Totally, man. And
Especially over in Europe. People are going to be
Absolutely.
lapping you up. The thing about it is, the great thing about it is, nobody's going to know you're a tourist when you go over there in those pants, man.
Totally. And what I don't want you to do, Keyzie, is, for example, if you go to a party or something and think to yourself, 85% or 81% of the people here think the pants I'm wearing are ridiculous.
no, people are.
I don't want you to get self-conscious about it. You know what I'm saying?
The Big Show listeners are all over the shop. For example, there's a photo
Oh,
of...
they're not in this case. It's not 50-50. It's 81%.
yeah,
wait.
yeah.
There's a photo up on the Hodaki Big Show Instagram of Mike's new look, which involves pretty much a buzz cut and a singlet, a tight black singlet. Everyone's commenting on it. Save some ladies for the rest of us, will you?
Sure.
Next up, Mogey will demonstrate how to tear a phone book in half. The resemblance is uncanny. Jean-Claude Van Damme. This has given me a massive throbber.
Yeah.
So,
So, yeah.
so they're way out of whack is what I'm saying. No one knows what's going on.
And I mentioned, I think earlier in the show and the podcast today, what about one of the comments I got in our jumping video the other day with my with my withered legs and massive shoes? Someone said, Hoity J looks like a wall bracket. Which I thought was excellent,
So they're
by
quite
the way.
insightful.
Yeah, very insightful.
Yeah, but they intentionally lie to us to make us keep doing stupid stuff. Like, so you're going to go home right now thinking you look awesome, Mike. Jase, you're going to wear your sailboat shirt tomorrow thinking you look cool. And I'm going to continue wearing my 3/4 pants because they know they look cool and they just want me to stop wearing them.
Man.
Is that it? Okay, well, that's good, Keyzie.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just massively self-conscious now. I don't even care.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Radio Hodaki Big Show this Thursday evening. Hey, if you're sitting there at the moment thinking to yourself, what am I going to watch on the TV tonight? You need to listen to this. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue. Yeah! You see, we're getting better, fellas. We're getting back on track with that.
Really good. Really good.
What'd you watch on telly?
Oh, man, it was a big night last night. I watched...
I thought you were going to bed at 7:30.
Nah, I couldn't sleep, man. It was so hot last night. Summer nights, brother.
Yeah, I know.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest with Jack Nicholson.
Great movie.
God, what a load of shit.
Did you not like it?
Isn't it like critically acclaimed?
No, you're right, actually. When I really think about it,
critically acclaimed, sure, but...
It was a bit overdone.
Overdone,
really.
wasn't it?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Jack Nicholson, I mean...
Didn't he get an Oscar for that?
I'd always say
overacting
B grade.
and-
I'd say B grade.
Who, Jack
B
Nicholson?
grade. Yeah. I'd say so. Michael Douglas, of course, won an Academy Award as the producer of that film.
Yeah.
Originally, Keyzie, and you won't know this,
Oh, yeah.
his father was meant to play the McMurphy role.
Yes.
Kirk Douglas, who'd been playing the role on stage, but it took them so long to get it to screen. In the end, his son, Michael Douglas, said, nah, going to get Jack Nicholson, Dad.
Damn.
And then Jack Nicholson gets an Academy Award. How do you think it was around the old Christmas table there with Thanksgiving with Kirk and Michael there? Michael shimmying up his Oscar that he won on that show.
Yeah.
But also he made the right call, right? Because his dad might not have been able to pull off that performance.
Wow, that's the thing, though, but he would think that he could have, wouldn't
Yeah,
he?
he would
Given
think
that he
that.
did it on stage for so long to critical acclaim.
It was.
I wonder if he won a Tony. He might have won a Tony for that.
I've always found it remarkable how similar the father and son are, though. Same voice, same look.
Particularly now that
They're old.
that Michael Douglas is, so old.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the muscle's gone.
Yes.
And so now it's just the skin sunk back onto the shape of the skeleton there, the skull.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, yeah. Very similar bones.
Bone structure, yeah, for sure. I watched the Fall of the House of Usher, Netflix.
Usher,
Yes.
like the R&B singer.
No, not like that at all.
What is
no
it?
relation, no connection whatsoever, Keyzie.
What-
no
what
connection.
is it?
It's basically about a very rich family, the patriarch, the matriarch, with their 5 children who all die horrific deaths.
True story?
And, no, not a true story. And the thing about it is all the characters are horrendous human beings. Right, they're horrendous human beings and they deserve to die. And basically, the show is the father recalling how each of his children died,
That
and
sounds
he
fun.
himself is cursed. It's actually relatively entertaining.
It
Go and check
sounds
it
like
out.
is it a black comedy?
No, it's not a comedy. It's a drama.
No, that's a shame.
Yeah, but it could be a. There's some funny stuff in it.
Right. I watched a documentary about the original iPhone and how it came about. And basically, it was all
Well,
about...
we invented the original iPhone.
Oh, sorry, the one that Apple copied off
Oh,
you guys.
yeah.
Yeah. And it was basically about how when Steve Jobs did his groundbreaking keynote presentation of the iPhone, he basically took credit for all this work that all these unnamed people did.
Yes.
He created a very unhealthy work environment. He took ideas from people, didn't credit them, and then on stage he was demonstrating how you delete contacts, and he deleted the name of this guy and his team, and it was his symbolic way of saying, hey, mate, you're fired.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like that.
Sounds like someone I know.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Groove Armada there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show, and we've been waxing lyrical, Mogey, on what a glorious day it is. And when it's a glorious day like this, you think of a cold beer, don't you?
Well, you do, and you think of Groove Armada. Tune.
Yeah, totally.
Tune.
Groove Armada and a cold beer.
Oh.
Hey, and with that in mind, have you heard about the Dunedin Beer Festival, which is in November the 4th and 5th, is it? Or 3rd and 4th?
Yeah, they wouldn't do the Sunday, Monday, Jase. That'd just be weird.
Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah. So
yeah.
3rd and 4th. Where is it again?
Dunedin.
Forsyth Bar, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
stadium
yeah,
there.
yeah.
That's
Bloody
the
good.
one.
And Matt Heath and Angelina Gray are going to be down there as well. The Prince and Princess of Beersies, they call them down there.
Yes. She
So-
was crowned the princess, actually.
Yeah, she was.
Angelina.
You said the
Queen.
other day,
No,
yeah.
Princess,
The Queen.
yeah.
By the way, it's actually Friday, Saturday,
The Duchess.
not Saturday,
Duchy.
Sunday.
Oh,
So-
Friday, Saturday.
Yeah. We've also got a sweet prize. They're going to be pouring pints of the new Emerson's beer that they made as well, by the way. I think it's Let's Get Busy beer. So that's quite exciting.
Yeah, that is exciting.
And if you would like to win a couple of tickets to go along to this event and also some accommodation and free flights from anywhere in New Zealand, head to hodaki.co.nz. You can enter there, and that is a ticket for the Saturday as well. So if you got work Friday, don't worry. We'll get you there for the weekend. It'll be great.
Are you allowed? Is it true that the tickets include you're allowed to sit on the pilot's knee when you come into land? Good. I thought so.
No,
I was talking to Bogsy about it. The owner,
our CEO.
The CEO, and he said, yeah, you can sit on his lap.
He said that to you.
Well, people who know said that's what he said.
I definitely know it's at some point during the flight you can actually fly the plane.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
What, a fully laden passenger plane?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put on your seatbelts. We were about to have a barrel roll.
Yeah.
Because when was the last time you had a barrel roll on a 737 or a 747?
It's been ages.
I know.
Ages. I don't want to say yes, but if you're pretty confident on it, then sure.
Well, I mean, you can talk to Bogsy about it if you don't believe me.
Yeah, okay. I will do that. But hodaki.co.nz, the Dunedin Craft Beer and Food Festival, it is on the 3rd and 4th of November. So
that's a Friday and Saturday, eh?
Yeah.
Good stuff.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's your Thursday show slipped away. Friday, we've got the Friday Throbber.
How quick has Friday come around, man?
Oh, yeah.
I thought you guys said this week was taking forever.
Yeah.
Oh, it was yesterday, but today it's gone so quick. I actually thought today was Friday.
Yeah.
But not tomorrow Friday. Friday next week.
Right, okay.
That's how fast this week's going. I thought it was next Friday.
I actually thought today was actually Monday.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
But next Monday?
But
or
next
Monday week?
Yeah. Hey, Mogey, what are you up to tonight?
Gonna go home, listen to some Metallica and some Rage Against the Machine and that.
Good.
Just crank it up. Yeah, scream over at the neighbours and that. And, yeah, that'll be about it.
Yeah, great stuff. Keyzie?
Tonight?
Yes.
Tonight is chill night for us. Go home, watch some reality TV, have dinner, then put the wife to bed, and then probably play PlayStation, and then go to bed myself.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, make sure you remember to bring in that stuff for me tomorrow, by the way.
Yeah, my PS3.
Yeah, I
will.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome, man. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to chill tonight too, fellas.
Okay.
I might go back to the gym. I mean, I've already been today, but...
And you injured yourself.
Yeah. Bloody painful, actually. Hey, but listen, it's been a pleasure bringing you the show this Thursday afternoon. Make sure you check out the podcast. Make sure you check out the Instagram account. Till tomorrow. See you later.
See ya.
See you then.